The National Park Service says the persistent whiteness of its 419 parks is an existential crisis. David Vela is the first Latino to lead the agency.
Do you think the parks are affected by systemic racism?
I think that as a person of color, I think that our national parks and what I've found, there are places where we can learn more about what happened in the past.
What's the biggest factor behind the disparity?
I think it's going to vary among communities of color. The lack of transportation opportunities is clearly going to be a factor. But what a lot of folks don't understand is that we're closer than what you think, especially in the urban areas.
The persistent whiteness of national parks, systemic racism, what does that mean? Is it racism that the Grand Canyon is a long drive from Phoenix? Do we have to relocate Yellowstone to an urban center? Maybe. Watch ABC explain.
The American wilderness, a playground for old and for young, and overwhelmingly white.
When you look around, you don't see people that you identify with. You don't feel welcome. You feel out of place. You feel literally like you are an outsider.
Really? ABC, we learn, doesn't like the color of the people who live near national parks or who visit them. So wait, who is the racist here? This is sick. Keep in mind, the first clip you saw is a guy called David Vela. Somehow he's in charge of the Park Service. His job is to keep the parks open, to keep them clean, to keep them beautiful. God made them beautiful, just don't screw it up, David Vela. But he's not doing that. Instead, he is turning nature into just yet another front for racialized politics. Nature has nothing to do with politics and nothing to do with race. David Vela is a moron, and he should resign or be fired.